Welcome, teachers. In this short tutorial video, I am going to show you how to set up a peer editing assignment within Canvas. Once again, I have chosen the Canvas Blue Level course as my demonstration for creating this assignment. This video will also be coupled with a Canvas LMS created video that shows students how they proceed through the peer editing process. In order to create a peer edit assignment, I'm going to click on the Assignment tab within the menu of my course, in this case the Canvas Blue Level course. I see the assignments I've already created. I'm going to create a new assignment. Obviously, if you would like to go back and edit an assignment you've already created, you can go back and you can edit that assignment as well. So I'm going to need to give this assignment a name, of course. So I'm going to call it Peer Editing Example. And here I would have some sort of description and direction for students to complete as they are completing the assignment. Again, hopefully you're familiar with this process. If you're not familiar with this process, I would encourage you to go back and learn more about that before proceeding on with the peer editing. If you're not familiar with the basic assignment creation, that's certainly fine. I'll be happy to work that with you, but we should master that before we move on to the peer editing portion. I would assign the point total. I would assign a group if I wanted to assign a group, how I would like to display the points, how I want the students to submit this, and whether or not it is going to be a group assignment. Here's where I come to the peer review option. Obviously, the default is that this is normally not checked. If I would like to require peer reviews, I'm going to check that option. From there, I have a couple of options. I can manually assign the peer reviews, in which case I will have to go through and I will have to physically click on every student, and I will have to tell the computer and Canvas who is going to review whose assignment. Alternatively, I can automatically assign the peer reviews by clicking here. I can assign the number of reviews that each student will have to complete. If I select 1, each student will review someone else's assignment. If I select 2, each student will review 2 other assignments. And I will choose the date that I am going to, the date the computer will assign those reviews. So if it automatically assigns them, this is the date the computer will choose to assign them. So it has to be after the due date. So I'm going to jump down here and I'm going to set a due date of February 28th. And then up here, I would have to set an assigned date, not a due date, an assigned date of March 1st or later in order to assign that date for the automatically assigned peer reviews. I can also choose that the peer reviews appear anonymously. So at this point, once I hit save, the assignment is automatically set for a peer review. And I will notice that when I click on the assignment, or if I go into the edit for the assignment, it takes me to the peer review. And it shows me right here the list of all the students. However, no peer review has been assigned because it has not reached that March 1st threshold. However, if I would like to go back and I want to manually assign, let's say I decide I want to manually assign the reviews, I'm going to click on Edit the Assignment, and I can do this for any assignment as long as it's one that I set up the peer review for. And I am going to, instead of automatically, I'm going to hit manually assign the peer reviews. And I'm going to hit save again. This time when I go into the related items for the peer review, it looks the exact same as it did for the automatic. The difference is, of course, the computer will never assign the students who need to review each other's work in the manual option. I will instead have to go through, click the plus button under each student's name, and I will have to choose who they are going to review. And then I would hit add. I'm not going to do that because these are students in my professional development course. But I would need to go through and I would need to physically assign every student. In a smaller upper level section course, this is probably a very good viable option. In a course where you have a number of students in the same section, such as the middle school course or an introductory course, I would probably recommend using the automatically assign option. That way you don't have to physically go through and click on all 140 students and assign them. The computer will automatically take care of that. You will also receive notification of students who have not completed the work and therefore cannot complete a review. Once you have hit add, the students will then see a notification that they have to review a certain student's work. This also could be an advantage of automatically assigning it. So I have assigned these students, these particular people. If that particular person doesn't turn in the work, the person who is supposed to be reviewing them cannot obviously review them. So that's the beauty of the automatically assign, is it will automatically assign only the people who have turned in the work, especially if you do it after the due date. So in that example where the assignment was due February 28th, the people were automatically assigned their peer reviews on March 1st. Only the people who turn those in obviously are going to be part of that peer review process. It cuts down a little bit on the headache of students wanting to review but not having access to a file that may not have been turned in by a student who didn't complete the work. That's the teacher side of setting up the peer review, very easy through Canvas. Obviously, the other side is knowing for students how to complete the review. And within the Canvas Gold Level course, which you are a part of, there is a short video that will show you how to have students review the work. That video has been completed by Canvas and walks a student through the basics of how to review a assignment that has been assigned to them for peer review. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, best of luck in setting up your peer review assignments.